something missing, maybe it's you. Is there anybody out there?
What's up, you guys?
Welcome back. Hello.
Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a fun one because there are a lot of questions we received today and yesterday, and
It's getting hype over here.
yes, we want to answer all of your questions, and we want to really just give y'all an update of where we're at
Yeah.
on quite a few topics.
There's some shit going down over here in our sphere. It's spinning,
Yeah,
baby.
I'm like, honestly, like the fact that we're able to sit down right now and have this conversation is big because there's a lot going on that our attention's on. But we want to fill you guys in and let some of this out.
You know, we sort of slide, but I was trying to make a joke and it didn't work. You know, we sort of fly by the seat of our pants over here. I've been said that like 3 times today. We truly do, because we are zipping around like fairies and on surfboards, and I don't know what's happening, but we're ready to land.
Julia's filmed me like 13 different times on phone calls with different people, like walking around. I probably need like 3 or 4 cell phones, honestly, so I can just like pick them all up.
Yes, you do.
That's the vibe I'm on right now.
Totally. It's giving Ari and the Entourage. That's what it's giving, and I love it
it's
so much.
It's one of those weeks
you kind of remind me of him.
It's one of those weeks where it's just like non-stop, like transactional phone calls and like trying to make some things work out.
Because there's some shit going down. Okay, we could just keep going and riffing, but we're gonna break into the Q&A in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
All right.
Question number uno. What state are you thinking about possibly moving to? Okay.
Good question.
So, great question. And a lot of people, we had like a ton of people after the last video thinking like the house that we're looking at, maybe it could be in Florida, maybe Wyoming.
The timing of that video was kind of confusing because Florida was in the title because Julia was packing for Florida.
Yeah.
And you were also on a trip in Miami when it went live, so I think people thought you were like there to look at a house.
Yeah. We have like a lot of dream locations in our like life dream bubble. It's like we love Wyoming, we love Florida beaches, we love Southern California, we love New York. There's a lot of places that we love. I mean, honestly, like there's so many wonderful places to go and live, that they're all always there, just kind of waiting till the journey like comes to the right point where we're like, snatch that one.
I think if we didn't have like real estate projects and future plans on the farm and stuff like that here in Nashville, and probably if we didn't have kids, we would maybe already be living in Wyoming right now.
Yeah.
Or somewhere like that. Where it's like more outdoors, more active, you know, all that kind of stuff. I think right now it's a little hard to picture us in somewhere like that with kids. I don't know, we just have a really good setup right now in Nashville with our kids, with our community, with our projects we're working on, our lifestyle, our help with the nanny, all that kind of stuff. So,
okay.
But to, I guess, add to that is we're not yet revealing where the house we're looking at, this like home we talked about last video, we're not revealing where it is yet just because we want it to be kind of like smooth off social media until
we don't want to
really
share
decide.
yet until
we don't want our decision to be tied to public expectations,
because we have learned that over the course of doing this career, it's like really you want to like protect yourself a little from making decisions for other people and just for you.
So wanting this decision to be pure. We still don't know which route we're going yet, which we'll cover here in a second. But for now, keeping that off
the table. Boundary set.
Could be any of these places, but regardless. This is Hunter. It's good. It's good. We're getting close to.
You're dipping it back into the clear bucket.
Okay, so what was the question? Okay, that was, I mean, I think actually 45 minutes of a derail. Okay. I mean, I could just stay here and just chat all day.
No.
All day to you. I'll never run out of things to say to you.
I know. And we have a lot that we still need to cover with each other.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of like unturned pages that we need to chat through.
So
regarding
much.
Like pretty like upcoming future plans.
I know.
And we just gotta like work through it.
Really quick before my Dory brain forgets, let's pose for a thumbnail. What are we gonna do? Okay. Okay, so I would say a majority of the questions are about what is going on with the house, what is happening, what's the tea, tell us everything. So we finally got a minute to sneak away to see this house, you guys, and it was next level. Actually, I could tell the story of how I experienced it, but
Yeah, I mean, so I guess before you do that, we mentioned in the last video, this house was something we had kind of kept an eye on for the past like 4 or 5 years. Just being like, that's such a cool house. We stumbled across it multiple times online.
well, mostly
We had seen it in person a
it
couple
spoke
times
to
before.
me. Yeah.
Like seen the outside.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that we saw that it had went for sale, like really recently.
Well, really, what happened was okay. I can give weird locations. Okay, keep going.
So it went for sale, and we knew we had to look at it. We were like, is this either like perfect timing because we're about to move and like jump into this? Is this saying like, no, come hither this way? Or is it like the worst timing ever because we're planning on moving and like we have kind of a set path ahead of us?
But the house was speaking to us, and it was like, it's always been like,
We were like, we need to
Come
see
hither.
it before we make a decision, right? And our decision, we don't know. We don't know. We're so torn because we love
no,
the cabin.
when
guys.
this has been a real journey of like exploring what this house like means to us and what it actually represents and what we want to do about it. So I think when we went in, we were both like, we're a little on guard because we're sort of like really attached to our cabin and we love it so much and it's been like our baby. But for some reason, it's like, you know, when you see like your mistress, you're kind of like, they're catching my attention and I don't know why, but I can't deny it. So
while also thinking about the cabin almost like, I don't want to like say, oh, it's a work of art, but almost like think about like someone painting a picture.
It is, though.
And you're working on it for like years and years and years and you're like, okay, now I think I'm done. It's starting to feel that way with the cabin where we're like, are we done? Because like we could honestly never be done. An artist can keep going on their painting and adding to it, but at some point you kind of have to just be like, done with it, either moving in or moving on. And we're torn in that question right now. Like we are staying up, tossing and turning, like we're getting tormented by this decision.
tormented.
Because it really alters what not only just like this move looks like the next few months, but it alters what our future kind of looks like in a way. Like we had this plan set up of living in the cabin for a bit, like making that house our home for the next foreseeable future while we work on the farm. And not to say we can't continue working on the farm if we move into this other house, but I think we would feel settled for the first time moving into this other house. Like the cabin, almost because it's been a project and so attached to our work, it's felt like the cabin on this side is like project and work, and then this other house is like life-giving,
Yeah.
you know, like peace and settled and like letting us like come back and like breathe for a moment before we start the next project, versus the cabin will always kind of feel like a project that needs to be worked on or something, right? You know what I mean?
Totally. Like it almost feels like that new house could like pour into us a little bit.
Yeah, at least that's the way we're viewing it right now. Maybe it's because we're just excited about it. So, like, based on what we're saying, it sounds like probably to you guys, well, we know your decision. You're moving to this other house. Possibly. We really don't know. We're not trying to lead you guys on. It has to make sense, like, logistically.
Y'all, we've literally asked like 100 of our friends. We're like, tell us your opinion. We need to know. Like, we can't figure it out. And
Because, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just excited. I'm actually looking forward to, we're going to go hang out with some friends tonight and they're like deeply spiritual. And I just feel like there's something there for us. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say is the other side of that situation is like this cabin. I was saying earlier, it's like this like art piece that we're working on.
Yeah.
And it can never be completed. Well, our finish line keeps moving. And what I mean by that, it was initially the finish line was like wrapping up the house. And then we started working on this like master landscape plan. So that created like a further finish line to complete that. Well, like if we work on this master landscape plan, we're like still 8 months from completing that, and we wouldn't sell until that's completed and stuff like that. But if we want to pursue this route, it's now more putting together a landscape plan that makes sense to sell it sooner than spending a bunch of money putting in a pool in right now. And it just changes a lot. And so we're working through all the different options, but part of me wants to see the cabin like come to
fruition. I mean, that
and,
would
like,
be great.
You know, like
it would be great.
I think we both talk about all the time, like we see ourselves living in the cabin too, and we see ourselves like we have our whole decor like style and plan and
It was
feeling and,
loading.
like,
it was loading.
it was there.
Yeah, I know.
And so either option is a great option. And to answer your question, we don't know the answer. We're working through it right now, and we're excited either way. But I think we want to know if this option even makes sense.
Right.
You know, before we like decide.
I know.
So
It's just we're getting all the information and we're working on it, okay, guys? But I'm telling you, if this ends up being the house, your jaw will be on the floor, okay, you guys? If you likey what you see at the cabin, you are gonna likey this one.
and
That's
it's
all
different.
I gotta say.
It's different. It's very different
It's-
styles.
I mean, you're gonna be like, interesting. One of my friends I showed was like, that was not what I was expecting at all. And I was like, tell me more. But also, like, I've seen some jaws on the floor when we show it, because that's what it did to me when I saw
Same.
it. So when I see it happening to other people, I'm like, I know, isn't it? Just, it feels like a home run. You know?
Honestly, the biggest, like the morning we were looking at it, before we were looking at it, I was like, Julia, the one thing I want to like think about and feel is the feeling I get when I'm inside of there. And that feeling, like it hit. It was like, whoa, this is like, you can hear like the footsteps of the kids running around. Like you can picture it.
Oof, that
you can see
gives me-
Christmas morning. But I can also see Christmas morning at the cabin. It's two great options, and they're just two completely different
routes.
options. The other one I think is more exciting because we kind of get like hard for like quick change.
I know.
Like we got a problem, you guys.
It's living on the fly. It's being whimsy. It's like there's nothing more exhilarating. Like, do you know what it makes me feel like? What's that movie clip of somebody running through the field and he's like, I'm alive, like screaming at the top of their lungs. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it does. But that's how it felt like when we moved to Nashville, and it's how it felt when we started the cabin project and when we bought a farm. And like these are all exciting things, and I think we're just trying to like hone in on like, okay, instead of like adding things to our
It's like
plate,
a big hit.
how do we like breathe? And
Yeah.
this house offers some breathing air.
Yeah.
But the cabin, I don't know. We've been so attached to it for so long that like it could go either way. I don't know.
Exactly.
We're probably now just like not making sense. We've been talking about this with each other for the past like 72 hours.
Hours and hours of conversation, guys. And we're still not quite there. So anyways, TBD, I probably bet by the next video or two that we put out that we will have come to a decision. So
We'll see.
life is amazing with on the ride. Okay.
Someone's happy.
Right. What next question? I know, got me really pumping
Jazzed up.
talking about that house. I got pumped up, baby. Okay.
We also, I don't think we'll be sad if we didn't get the house, because the cabin is so
No,
special.
we are so beautifully blessed with that home as well. Like
Yeah.
we're like in the clouds right now. It's like, which cloud are we gonna fall on?
I know.
Just feels good.
And I kind of want just someone to pick for us, you know?
I know.
I just want someone to be like, I'm literally
I'm
like
like,
praying
surprise
like God
me.
like drop me on the appropriate cloud.
Okay. Let's see. So
Oh, one question right here is, where are you guys gonna settle? So kind of coming off like this home stuff, I think ultimately we don't really know the answer to that question either, but we do love our community here in Nashville. We think we'll always have a place here in Nashville, whether it's the cabin, whether it's the farm, whether it's something else, like we'll have a place here, but open to like, I don't know, even if we moved off somewhere else, I think we'd always still like come back here and like.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, we
Feel
love
settled here. I
a
don't
lot
know.
of places. Someone said move back to Texas, all caps.
I know.
I actually love me some Texas, and
We talk about that a lot.
we
too.
talk about it all the time. And I think like the Texas is so warm and like feels so good. Just like the people, like I'm saying, like the energy is just really good there. So it's just not in our journey like right at this time, but I could see it being
Yeah.
down the line, definitely. Like that's definitely been on my mind a little bit. Texas is good peoples, and I just yeah.
We're trying to follow what mostly excites our soul.
Yeah.
Because we feel like God is guiding our soul to
where we need to be
through excitement.
Yeah.
And for the right reasons, not
Yeah.
for like any reason, but like what's our heart's desire. And that's where we're trying to like reshape like our thinking on all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes the cabin, if we're honest, the cabin is like a way we can continue to express ourselves, which is great.
Yes.
Like through decor, style, the renovations, like continue to show, like from a content perspective, show how we're going to change the exterior and the landscaping, and just like keep the project rolling. Gives us something to show and talk about.
Yeah.
But like, that's not a reason to move somewhere, and we want to make sure we're not moving for the content aspect, but for the actual like reason of living there. And so we're trying to completely separate like what we do from where we live in that decision.
Yes.
You know,
We've only given it just a little bit of thought. Just a couple quick combos, no big deal.
we wake up, you guys. We're waking up at like 6 a.m. and we're like, and we start talking about it. Like, what did you think about it in the middle of the night? Did you think?
Do you know what it reminds me of? The energy is like, okay, do you remember that November at the Texas house when we were growing our channel, our YouTube channel? It reminds me of that. Just like working round the clock, 24 hours. Oh, Smokey's downstairs with the nanny, if you can hear him. He's yelling for Booker.
You're talking when we're like literally getting like fever blisters and we're like sick.
Yeah, but
because we were working so much.
We were, which was not good. But what the fun part was creating that often.
Mm-hmm.
Like making what it pushed us to do was make so many videos. Like, I mean, we were almost creating like a video a day, and like we were working so hard on it, and we were hustling, and it was so fun.
I know.
And we were putting so many videos out, and like,
oh man,
everyone was
so
like,
tough.
"Yeah, let's go."
It's so tricky, like, cause
we were lighting up the machine.
it's almost like, guys, it's so hard to like explain to. It's so hard to explain being on this side of it, like being on the content creation side, because like in a way we love the cabin. It has all of our personal touches. We've put so much love and heart and soul into it.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know like it continues to give us something to talk about, whether we want to talk about that or not. Versus living a life that makes us so happy, where we're like excited to post a lot.
I know.
We're like giving us like the energy and soul to create the content.
Yeah.
Versus actual like providing us with the content itself.
Totally.
I don't know.
I think that for
and
us,
we may be able to get that in the cabin as well. Like we can go to the cabin and still like be so excited. We would still be so excited to move into the cabin.
I
where
know.
We would feel that joy and energy and excitement, but then it's to share the cabin versus like the love that we're feeling. And
I know. Is it more like Is it more a matter of like feeling safe enough and relaxed enough to create again? Is that maybe the reason the feeling we're looking for?
Yeah, maybe like a moment to like feel settled and breathe and not feel like we're like working on another project outside of working on our content.
It's like taking up too much energy where we like away from the things that maybe are actually feeding us.
And I think we've in the past, like since we've been married in 10 years, we've never had our feet stable on the ground feeling settled. It's always been like a temporary situation.
Love this question. How are you so open to change and new adventures? I always want to, but I talk myself out of it. Love this question. We actually get this a lot because I feel like, I mean, this is so on theme for what's happening right now with this house and stuff. Just like maybe taking like a big pivot or a big change or a whimsy adventure. Hunter and I have always like, the moment that we met, there was like some really good energy between us, and we've always like something about the two of us together, like our duo is like a very special spirit, and we like love to like dive off the diving board together. I don't know why, like we just love it.
Do it.
Yeah.
And we'll figure out like, actually no, not even figure it out. It's just like
Hunter makes it happen. Like I'll kind of put the ideas in the sphere, and you do too. You also always have good ideas. But if I'm like, oh, how cool would this be? Like, wouldn't this be fun? And he's like, say less, let's do it. And I'm like, wait, really? Because like I have more limiting beliefs. Like I can't have that or do that. And Hunter's like, yes, you can.
Yeah.
So then we put it together.
There's like some risk involved. Like you kind of have to be a risk taker and like trust yourself. If something excites you, you have to feel it out and make sure it's practical. But you can't wait for like you can't really wait for someone to tell you to do it. You just go for it.
Or it'll never happen.
And like, you can always go back to the place you're comfortable in.
Always.
You can always return.
If it doesn't work.
But like,
but
try
that's
it.
never happened.
Try it out. Like, we talk to so many people all the time that are like, I've been wanting to like leave my hometown for a long time, or I've been wanting to do this. It's like, go and you can always come back. Go try it. Like,
go try it.
Take the risk. Put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. Give it a year. Give it 2 years. Give it 2 months.
Well, that's like the only way that you'll change.
Yeah.
So like, you have to get unstuck out of a comfort zone in order to like feel any sort of shift in your life. Whether that's like, you sit your ass on the couch all the time and you want to start working out, but you just keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, the minute you enter the workout sphere, then like, boom, you expand. You like you create like new energy, but you can't do that when you're sitting still in a stuck zone, if that makes sense. So that's exciting to be like, let me just take a step out and see what happens.
But it's so expansive once you do that.
Very.
Like you said, like, let's say it's like wanting to start working out. Once you do that, it opens up a whole new world for you from like a health culture. Like, you actually want to treat your body right. And it's not just about like, oh, I want to get off my phone and go to the gym. It like becomes a whole new part of you. And so taking a small risk can like be super expansive in your world and who you are becoming and who you're developing to. So in a way, it's kind of like you have to pop your own bubble, like burst the bubble that you're living in, and like
pop it,
you know.
And I have a like really good example of that, and that's where I would like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, which is Nourish. And it is the most incredible new company, you guys. Like, I'm very excited to be sharing it here, and I think it's going to add so much value to so many of your guys' lives.
Yeah, I've talked about it on Instagram before. We've also brought it up on YouTube and multiple times in the past. But I took an appointment with Nourish. It's an online dietitian, and you get to have a video conference call with them, basically tell them your goals and your habits and what you want to get out of the call. And they take like kind of like an outer view perspective look at like everything you got going on in your life and provide recommendations on how to kind of reverse some of those bad habits and hit some of your goals.
The coolest part about it is that it's covered by like hundreds of insurance plans. So most insurance companies will cover it, and they're basically, their goal was to bring like nutrition and dietitian services to like bigger audiences and people, not that everyone that can.
It's like accessibility.
Accessibility, yeah. What was so incredible about these sessions, I feel like the nutrition advice was really like achievable, very like simple, gentle,
tailored, and customized to you and your goals and your current lifestyle.
Totally.
And like Julia said, for most people, it's literally $0 because it's covered by insurance.
Sort of like, I felt like it was almost like health therapy, which I just is so amazing to go through, because it really does help, and it's very connected to like emotions and things like that. So I think it's such a great service.
And many people have like a really bad relationship with like exercise and diet and food and XYZ.
I know, I used to.
And this isn't just help someone who's looking to like clean up their diet by like not eating gluten. They can do that, but they can help you tackle macros if you want to go down that route. Understand your body a little bit more. They can provide advice based on your labs, all kinds of stuff. It's really tailored to you and your lifestyle.
Incredible. Actually, so the girl that I had a call with last time was a mom, and it was so helpful because her kids were like the same ages as me, and we talked about like how busy mom life is and like hacks and simple ways to like basically stay healthy on like my plan and for the kids, like how much food prep I should do, just like little things like that. So it could be behavioral, it could be science, it can be whatever you need.
As mentioned, most likely costs you $0 out of pocket, so it's worth checking out. We'll leave the information down below, and we'll put our QR code here on the screen. Go to our link to schedule your first appointment with a Nourish dietitian. Your life change starts today.
Yes, it does. There we go, Hunter. Speak into it.
Okay, this is an interesting question because I've seen more and more comments like this come up in our videos. But the question is...
are you slowly leaving YouTube? Miss you so much and wish for more uploads.
We love YouTube more than any platform. And yeah, we just love it. We don't plan on leaving.
We don't. It's just a matter of fact of like, we're really trying to get more of our life like organized. I think it's finally like there's been enough that's been put on the shoulders where like the tray is falling and we have to like restructure. So we're just going through like a little reorganization. We need to move. We need to get a little bit of help on the business side. I think we might even hire somebody to be on like our video team or like a content team sort of to just be able to get out more content. So that's not to sound like fancy or anything, like we're talking literally like maybe just one person, like we just need somebody to help. So we like to keep things like as bare bones around here as possible because I don't know.
We like to wear many hats, you guys, and I think over the past like 3 years we've just basically built a big hat collection, and it's time to hand some hats out.
Yeah.
And hire and reorganize, and we've already hired one individual. We're interviewing someone else pretty soon. It's like in the final interviewing stages for another role, and then Julia will probably hire someone on the social media side.
Yeah.
Help with putting out more content. Like
Yes.
that's our number one thing, and our number one focus is we love YouTube. We love putting out content. We love Instagram as well.
Yeah.
But YouTube is our baby, and y'all are our babies.
Yeah.
And we're not going anywhere.
We got to make sure we're like, we got to keep this alive, you guys. There's too much fun to be had. We cannot let it slip.
Yep.
'Kay.
But bear with us. We keep
Yeah.
saying that. We've said that the past like few months.
Oh, and I was gonna say, if you're watching this, if like something this video is speaking to you for like, I don't know, an employment or something, I'm just gonna say like shoot that shot. And if you have like a really, really cool, good resume and you truly think like it could be a fit, like shoot it in our email, guys, and we'll see if the vibes are there, and that'd be awesome. So
And don't get offended if we like don't respond.
Yeah,
like we get blown up with emails, and adding this, like we will try to sift through as much as we can.
Yeah.
But you're already in conversations with some people. We're in conversation with some other hires
Yeah.
and stuff like that on the management side, and
You
if
just never know.
those go through, then there's no need to entertain many resumes. But we are down to hear everyone out, and we'll take a look at as many as we can.
Yeah.
So feel free, shoot your shot, guys.
I just feel like if, God's working, then like it'll be how he wants it,
Stand out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Co-sleeping, Julia, it will save your life. LOL, kick Hunter out for a few years. Oh my God, I could never. If we did co-sleeping, like Hunter and I think we're more attached than we are to our kids. No, I'm kidding. Like, I think that we would just have all the babies in the bed all together. It'd be all of us. Like, we could never separate.
No.
Ever.
Never like one of us in one bed with one kid and the other. It's like
Yeah.
they either are all with us or none with us kind of thing.
Yeah.
We stand together.
Yes, we
But
stay together.
I will say we do not co-sleep. There's been times where like Smoke has come and gotten in bed with us and stuff like that. Or if like I'm traveling, Smoke will sometimes sleep with you. Or if you're traveling, Smoke will sometimes sleep with me. But we don't co-sleep. I think for our own, somewhat for the like parental
We just
sanity.
like this a little bit of space like at night just to be able to
Sleep is
like
better.
hang and like have some time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if we get better at our sleeping, we can maybe shift to that model. I mean, just because we think it would be fun.
I think if we get better.
It feels
at
like
our-
indulgent or something.
I think because we work a lot during the day, and then we get the kids from like after work till bedtime.
Yeah.
Our time to like communicate with each other is like
Is
when
then.
we get in bed.
Yeah.
And so if we can like recalibrate our daily life over the next few months, like maybe co-sleeping is more of an option.
Yeah, I think we'll know when it's in the journey, but we think co-sleeping families are super cute. We're just like, we don't know how we can make it work at
We
this
would love to
moment,
do it.
but we would love to.
That's like
We
our
always like talk about it
situation.
like, want to co-sleep.
If we could live in like a little ass cabin with one bed and work on the farm and let the kids like Little House on the Prairie vibes, like that's where we would be.
Okay. But by the beach, right. Okay. So,
Or in the mountains.
we're in the mountains. Psychotic. We cannot stop. We cannot be stopped. Are you still breastfeeding? Crashy? Yes, I am, girl. I'm doing a morning feed and a night feed right now, and that's really nice for me.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
when you were out of town, we were out of milk and I was making a protein shake.
Yeah.
So I used a packet of breast milk.
In your protein shake?
Protein shake.
You're lying.
I'm lying.
You're so lying. I could read you like a book.
Dang it! That was gonna be such a
That
good
was
one.
creative though. I
Yeah.
liked it. Yeah.
We were out of milk. So I used water. But I saw the bag of the breast milk sitting there, I was like, interesting.
I know. Okay, so how is the other house option coming along? Selling the cabin officially or not yet.
We know we've covered some of that. But I want you to maybe take a pause for a moment. Put your phone down.
Okay.
Take a pause. And reveal the feelings to all of you guys about what you like about the new option.
Okay, what do I love? I love the backyard. Jaw drop. Like, bam.
It's so funny
That
because
to
before
me
we
is
saw
like-
the inside, that's all we could really see.
I know.
And I think the exterior really brought us in. And then once we got inside, that feeling inside you had, or that I had at least, was like, it's weird to have a feeling of I could see myself here for 15 to 20 years.
I know.
That scares me so
I know.
much. Like the finality, like with how much we talk about bouncing around.
But it feels good to like
know,
feel that
I
like
know.
I just want to like slide in and just like float into some pillows and just like hang out for a minute. You know?
How calm could our videos be in that house?
It's like it's giving calm family mornings, cooking pancakes, the dog running around, music playing, Christmas, like creating things.
I'm like zoning out, like picturing it all in my mind. Like
Right?
a dream.
But can't you see it?
Will you cry if we don't get this place?
I don't know. I think I'll find the positive in everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do we have enough positives in the cabin to be exciting?
totally.
I agree.
We're gonna have so much fun if we do. We will have fun everywhere. It's all in here. But it's just like, you know, it's fun to do fun things. Why don't I just like release it and like put it in God's hands, and it's like whatever, like we need to trust that He knows where we're gonna have more fun.
I know.
He's gonna give us what our heart wants.
No, I know. We're out again, you guys. We're rambling. But what was I saying? I don't even know.
I don't know. But
We really do trust the fact that like where we're supposed to be in the near term, that's where we'll be.
yeah.
Like truly. I think it'll feel like, oh, this other house slipped through our fingers if we don't pursue it or if we choose to go the cabin route. But I think we'll know we're supposed to be at the cabin if that's where we end up. Like I don't really have like
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata, you guys.
Hakuna
No
Matata.
worries. And it's like
Hakuna Matata.
flow, the colors of the wind.
Flow,
you know?
exactly, babe. This is what I've been saying. Like when you release it, it just like feels so good.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Something that Stephanie told me this weekend, it really spoke to me, was she goes, "Gosh, wow. Sometimes you just need to stop thinking so much and just move a little more. Like you know how like the Spirit like leads you, like just act instead of being in here so
Totally.
much." And like we are, like you just, you know. So, anyways, okay. Someone said, "Are you tired?" That's a deep question.
We're
You don't
tired.
just ask that because
No.
of like that was like somebody speaking to our soul.
Or they're looking at us and like they look tired.
Like God is speaking to me in
Yeah.
that. Wow.
We're tired. I think that's why this other place feels like a
Who is
temple.
that?
All right, moving on away from the house talk and away from our dreams and spirits and you know just all that kind of stuff.
fairyland.
The fairyland. Of
Bring it back down.
Flowing with the
Bring it
wind.
back down.
Someone asked, "Are you only having 2 kids?"
No.
We took a pregnancy test yesterday, you guys.
We actually did. Oh my god, you should insert this.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we would love 3 or 4 children, God willing, and we had the first 2 pretty close, like back to back, and I think we want to wait and halt a little bit
Yeah,
for the next one.
definitely. We need just a little time to recalibrate, okay? A little time to
I have a
recalibrate.
feeling we'll end up with 4.
Me too, kinda.
I don't know why.
The more that we kind of like open up, I feel like I'm ready for, I could do more babies.
Yeah.
I'm back on
The
the
energy, you just gotta feel it. You gotta
really
feel
do.
it, and you know when it's right, and you know which path to go down. And
You have to stop like the resistance.
Yeah.
You know, everything's got to flow
yeah.
a little bit more. So
I kind of
we're
feel.
learning.
I
We're
kind of feel
learning.
like God doesn't just like lay out a path for you to like walk down. I think He gives you doors, gives you choices, and if you open, if there's a door open there for you, it's like walk through it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Love that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how
Pathetic, baby.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
just
it is.
obby.
I love it. Love when you speak like that. talk dirty to me.
Call me Reverend. This version of you is crazy.
When I get semi-relaxed, I can have a little fun. Like, god damn. Okay,
I
scrap
think your
it.
energy is just I'm so tired. I am tired.
You nailed that one.
You got me.
I don't know. I'm having a good time. So, anyways, okay.
Any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts.
Sorry, I want to say I'm sorry. This video is literally all over the place.
All over.
And I don't know if we gave many answers. I think we're just trying to use this as therapy for us to talk through.
Do you like our therapy sessions?
Yeah, we literally probably need to take a break from having this conversation.
Yeah.
Step back for a second,
Yep.
move around stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, just like see what happens.
See what happens.
See what
maybe.
happens. We have everything in motion to keep any option we decide available.
Yeah.
And so now it's just deciding which door are we
Gonna open.
walking through.
I love it. Okay, love you guys. Catch you on the flip. We gotta go get the babies. We're gonna go have a fire with some friends. Ooh, that sounds glorious.
nice.
I can't wait. The day's your oyster. Go do something fun. Have a little fun. Take a nap. Take a bath.
Listen, breathe.
Laugh with your kids.
No
Breathe.
matter where you are in your life,
It's gonna be okay.
it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
And you are in control of altering what tomorrow looks like.
100%.
So just truly remember that, like, no matter how high you are right now or how low you are right now, you can
Keep
only like you can only change the switch for yourself.
Yes, baby.
Don't look at a family member to help you. Don't look at a friend. Don't look at
you.
the government. Don't look at social media. Like, look here.
You got everything you need.
Look there.
Look there.
And trust yourself that you are more than capable.
I love it.
But we love you guys.
Beautiful.
Hakuna
Hakuna Matata.
See y'all next time.
Happened to me. I'm what I choose to be. Each step I take, I shift, I rise. The past dissolves before my eyes. I'm not what